Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from UCLA. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Luke Martin making that play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, here's Dart. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
19
Darts out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for them. Starts at the 38. First down, Stroud. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. Moving on into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders find an answer with their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs from 37. On first down, here's Dart. Oh, put some heat on this team. He's got it at the 30. He is down to the 30-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, and they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Gain 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 5-point first quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone, and we take the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while.
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First down throw by Stroud. It's back-to-back for Dell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side.
He just needed somebody to be happy to play, yo.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Here we go. Tony. Good.
Here's Stroud again. Throw left side, complete. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20.
On the quick, right?
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play.
Hey, Stroud. You see my line folding right now? 1st and 30.
Again, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incompletion, 2nd down calls ready.
All right. Stop. 18.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great gain, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's 3rd down instead.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
All right. 18.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Look the hot. Buggy.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Dark from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 37 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding papers, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 12-7 our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. On play action with Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From inside the 1, here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Tracy. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants hold an 11-point advantage. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting him up the middle. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
All right. South.
Blitz coming first round. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
All right. Tony.
Air it out on third. He's got a man left. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. On target to Waddle. Runs around and he's got space. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Stride to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 47-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. And good business decision there as he comes up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds him on the slant. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
Commanders 14.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now give left side. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, and that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
9-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Stroud completes it quick. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick. Hey, smash Bronco.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And And we'll see what they do here on second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward, and still about a yard out of that. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down now. Here's Starks. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense that's flying around and making a play.
He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Stroud now. Buys time, rolling right. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. And dose of the hurry up here. First down, Stroud. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Look the hot. Hey, south.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off the points. They did just that.
He's got the squiver. That is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud from the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Tony. Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they dropped him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's Stroud again. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Stroud is hit, the ball is out. This one bounces out of bounds right at the line, so it'll stay with the offense here.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. New York to the line. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Oh, 18, outside.
They'll run now on second down. And he gets absolutely blocked to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on third and 6.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go. 118.
He finds him right side. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Stroud throwing for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's off to the races. He's at midfield. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
19-18.
Go. Here's Dart. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
This round throwing here on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Has him on a quick hitter. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 16-point ball game. Take down the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Oh, 18. That's it.
On play action, here's Stroud. He rolls to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Out to the right, out to the right. Kick south. Good.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. He gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go. Why Tony? Good.
Again, Stroud. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Bronk as they force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Bronk, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Martin picks it off.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not,
he lost the football! And it's picked out by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately the fumble.
Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson Wilson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Low right side, Dell has it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the 2nd and inches. Dive play straight ahead. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Stroud completes it quick. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Picked off Trey Amos. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. A gain of 12.
Darts looking to throw. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. The give here on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those troop throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders nearing their 9th win of the season. So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Throw the right, finds Waddle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The Giants using their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ow, Mr. 18. Let's go.
From the red zone now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Dart now against the blitz. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're now 2nd and 10 from the 17. Dart gonna throw again. We've got a screen to the running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, point, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This should put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth. As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here he is to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. I was hoping to get into Tank Dell there. And now it's second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
118, what's that?
We'll look to throw it. Out wide, Twaddle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Here we go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here start now. Trying to push deep downfield. And they took their shots, run unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level. And it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.